Good afternoon. It is Sunday, December the 20th. I'm back in the reading nook, unboxing some parcels. I've got one last one to do today. One last slug of tea. Before I open up this, I don't know what this is offhand. It arrived this morning. Yes, I received post on a Sunday. Must be close to Christmas because that's the only time you get a delivery on a Sunday. Quick knife there. Down there. Does it say who this is from? Basically, no, just the distributor. And what have we got here? Okay. Can't quite see what this is, but I'll open up a bit further. Okay, here we go. They came from Beneath the Sea, a tabletop role-playing game of B-movie greatness. This is published by Onyx Path Publishing. It's a tabletop role-playing game encompassing the wonder, horror, thrills, and humour of 1950s and 60s science fiction. The game allows you to play with all the great content from the B-movies of decades ago and promises a dynamic, fun time for all involved. In They Came From Beneath the Sea, you play humans in a world under attack. The attackers, aliens from beneath the sea, obviously. Adventures range from one-shot defense of a small coastal town all the way to the story in which a character sees an alien submarine and ride it down to the seabed to take the fight to the invaders. They Came From Beneath the Sea includes 5 playable base archetypes: the Everyman, the G-Man, the Mouth, the Scientist, and the Survivor. Rules for character creation using the story path system fully detailed in this book. Cinematic powers such as the ability to insert deleted scenes to your game or cut to black when everything is looking a bit too grim. Quips to throw in at appropriate and sometimes inappropriate moments, giving your characters the chance at an award-winning scene. Scores of aliens presenting a broad array of dangers and objectives for a repeat play. 2 ready-to-play scenarios straight out of the book. Okay, so this is basically B-movie, science fiction, horror, role-playing game. So basically things like Them, or it literally came Beneath the Sea. Famously, the scene of the giant octopus attacking San Francisco, and it's only got 6 tentacles. Go look it up. There's a scene where basically the monster attacks San Francisco and he's taking down the Golden Gate Bridge, and it's a fantastic scene. It really is really good. The special effects are really good, but it's only got 6 tentacles. Yeah, this is sort of like, you open up just on the basis you've got the housewife against alien creatures, the American flag in the background. So yeah, it's that kind of tone, slightly tongue-in-cheek. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's the other obvious reference, okay, obviously, is just from that Creature from the Black Lagoon. Because there's a rich strand of really of B movies, certainly from the 50s and sort of into the 60s, and some of them are really cheesy. They're really terrible, but you pick and choose, from amongst them, and there's some absolute classics that are really enjoyable, that you can take utterly seriously. For example, them is essentially Los Angeles under attack by giant ants, and it's really scary, and it's tense, and it's really well done. It's such a good movie. Yeah, so essentially what you've got, basically the G-Man character here. Yep, he's just taken down essentially a deep one, or something similar to it. And the other thing is sort of like the interesting is basically you've got quite a it's the character types they're showing off. They've got quite a diverse range here, which is always good. Again, more basically the artwork is fairly kind of cheesy and scary and weird. But yeah, the system uses the story path system. It's a development of the storyteller system. So basically, you're rolling pools of 10-sided dice, and to get basically to score successes. The great thing about the story path system, it's a little bit more streamlined. You can tag any, you can combine any skill with any stat, and also once you've scored one success, any successes after that, you're really into territory. Okay, I can start basically doing cinematic actions. So that might be a cunning strike, alien senses, or sorry, throw your back into it or something like that. And so on. So you can do things like, dumb aliens. Grace Snorted thought these guys were supposed to be incredible super geniuses with technology from beyond the bounds of our wildest imagination, and yet they're still dumb enough to leave behind the sort of clues they might as well be a big neon sign pointing right to their secret lair. The survivor has seen it all from humanity, the best and the worst, but sometimes these supposedly dangerous aliens just disappoint her. When investigating a scene for clues, the survivor with his stunt finds the method so familiar and even simplistic that it gives her party confidence. Add one rewrite to the writer's pool. And when we go on to things like, basically decks of quips, and you can get basically decks of quip cards which you can draw from, and that's you can basically use them to enhance the game. There's also you buy them as cards, or there's a list of them at the back in the appendix. So you have monsters like Acutapellas, Brain Box, King Sea Serpents, Teenage Shrimp, because there's also a thing, I was a teenage werewolf, and movies like that sort of thing, where it ties into the teen menace as well as monster menaces, and enslavers, gigantic pill bugs, iguanoids, killer kelp, and more. The invaders, the Atlantoids, brainator eels, the prefecture of the pod, killer dolphins with feet, primordials and creatures and so on. A huge range of different creatures to throw out here. The seahorse people, that's a really nice, that's quite a nice piece there. It's just the shadow giving her away. And you know, it's another classic scene. You know, the drive-in, the movie, the you know, the soldier and his girl threatened by the claw. So yeah, this is they came from Beneath the Sea, a role-playing game of defeating the types of monsters you see on the you'd see on the silver screen during the 50s and 60s. So yeah, here we've got the quick cards there. So here are the cover of the quick cards, and then on the back you have the actual quips themselves. So, for example, if being right works when I go to bed, it still works at breakfast. Or just get this through to your little hive mind. I've spit in the eyes of hurricanes bigger than you. We're going to need a bigger intellect. And cinematic cards as well. Basically, such as cheap set, cost, one rewrite, a player with a cinematic can, once per chapter, call upon some object or set piece to break or fail. A character might crash through a wall, pull a door off the hinges, shatter a car window with a single punch, or bend a metal brackets cardboard bar with ease. Alternatively, the character can target a device or prop in the hands of another character, a gun misfires, an evil device malfunctions, or a heavy extra falls through the floor. So yeah, they came from Beneath the Sea, a tabletop role-playing game of B-movie greatness. It's a great genre. The movies are great, and as much as you're facing the threat, there's a certain tongue-in-cheek tone to them. So I'm looking forward to digging into this. The storied path system is decent, and it's quite a nice light version of the mechanics that Black Onyx Path uses. So I will get a review to that in due course. Thanks for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back soon with another. If you like this, please click the like button below or add a comment. I endeavour to reply, and perhaps even basically subscribe to watch me basically unboxing more packages here out in the garden. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.